It's us again, and I just wanted to bring these to your attention. You can see these are two very tiny little books that have come out of a store I bought here in London, but I think they're actually published from someone in the US called Inside Editions. And the first book is this Art of the Harry Potter series, which is the mini book of graphic design. So if you've seen some of our other videos, I'll put something over here about MinaLima and all the work that they did to put stuff into the Harry Potter franchise across the sets and any artwork that was done later. This is a very small book with lots of stuff in it, and there were some things that I saw in here that I haven't even seen at the MinaLima studio in Soho in London. So I found it really interesting. There's a little bit of an introduction about the stuff that you're going to find, and there's some things that you've seen, like the sort of family tree and lots of the magazines and that. But what I found in between is there was a lot of stuff that had clearly been created as books that maybe were never even shown. Some of them, again, we've seen a lot of times, but there were some book covers in that way I was like, oh, I don't think I've actually ever seen that cover or that print or that book. Like this, yeah, I don't know. Some of them were just really great to see or to read about. And it wasn't just book covers. It's got everything to do with even here they had sort of the Monster Book of Monsters version 1, or how they'd kind of picked the design of it. And then I'm trying to find it again. Yeah, they had kind of the concept that was made by them versus the concept that was made by the designers on set. So they talk about how the Monster Book of Monsters, they were going to put eyes on the spine of the book and some teeth as well. And I just kind of was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then you've got it's quite big for such a small book. You can obviously see how tiny it is, but I really like it, and I like just sort of picking it up and going through some stuff a bit later. Like even then, we haven't seen some of these passports or documents for half of the characters that were made. These were the things that were in the drawers of the office of, what's her name now? I can't even remember. Professor, the one in pink. Okay, I'll get it in a minute when my brain starts waking up. But Dolores Umbridge. Yeah, and so I just thought, yeah, these are kind of cool. They had maps and obviously the usual crests or, stuff. But I found it really cool for what it was. It wasn't very expensive at all, and I really quite like it. So I definitely recommend it. It was about £8, but I don't know, you could probably find it somewhere else or online. And then this one in a similar way, very small book, but all the creatures of the Harry Potter universe. So yeah, again, just a collection of all this artwork of concept drawings of what things would look like and how the world would look. And some of this exists at the different studios. You might have seen some of them when you're walking towards the end of the studio tour in London, where they've got drawings about different concept arts that were used in the films, and this is just a nice way to look at creatures. I don't know how else to explain it, but look how cute this picture of Dobby and Harry is. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of extras in here, and I was just really surprised by how cool it is. I know I keep opening up on house elves, but yeah, I think, again, definitely surprising. Just something to flick through or pick up, and you can pick up on any page and not have to know any other context of this book. And it's just maybe a nice little coffee table or bedside table thing to read through, but definitely some beautiful things to be found in there. And yeah, I hope you like it and that you get to see something cool. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is. It's too much. It's too much. Anyway, these are the two books, and definitely pick them up. Not expensive. Worth a good look.